Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you yet again with another video, and today real quick we're going to look at the latest 2017 Fast and Furious Hot Wheels series, and these can be found at your Walmarts, pretty much hitting every Walmart, or have hit every Walmart anyway. They are a scalper's favorite. They are 94 cents or whatever the cost of a regular Hot Wheels is. And there are 8 cars in the series. Each car has its own card art on the front and shares the same one on the rear. So 8 cars in the series, 94 cents, Walmart. We're going to go through each one, talk about it a little bit. All right, so the Honda S2000, this car, and we're going to crack all these, of course. Here it is, black. The snowflake stuff, and I'm going to apologize right off the bat. I still have never seen a Fast and the Furious movie, ever. So I know nothing about the films. We're going to talk about the cars a little bit. Anyway, 2011 mainline debut. It was a 2012 Supra. It was in the Cool Classics series. Got a convention piece with a metal base. It was in the last Fast and the Furious release, which here it is right here in pink. So there's your last 2 releases of this vehicle. And that is your number 1 in the 2017 Fast and Furious series. Next up is number 2. And this is a lot of people's favorite in the series. You got the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. There's your card art. Again, it's got identical card art on the back. Don't really need to look at that anymore. And open that up. Dropped it. Alright, so the R34 was a 2010 mainline debut. It was seen in the 2013 Fast and the Furious series and in the 2014 Fast and the Furious series, which I don't have either of those cars, so I can't show you them. It was in the 2015 Road Trippin' series that was found at Walmart. It used to have a plastic spoiler, I believe, in the beginning. Now it's metal, part of the one-piece body. Used to have a plastic spoiler. I'm not sure exactly what was the first release that got rid of that spoiler. Recently, it's been seen right here. That is the 2016 mainline. So there's the last time you've seen it, and here it is now. Pretty cool. This one is definitely a favorite of the bunch for most people, most collectors that like these cars, and it is pretty neat. I like the tampo scheme on it. I think it's pretty cool. So there's that. And let's see. Next up, we got your number 3, which is the 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. This casting is actually quite old. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't show you card art on that one. For those of you that really care about that, there that is. Sorry about that. This is actually an old casting. It was 1998. Mainline debut. It's had a bunch of releases. There is another 70 Plymouth Roadrunner designed by Junimai. It's like lowered. It's got a little bit of rake to it. Looks a bit different than this one. But here this one is pretty basic. You get kind of a gray, black stripe. Again, I'm not familiar with the movies too much, so I can't tell you whether that's like correct or not. But there is your number 3. All right, number 4. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. In this nice color blue. Fast 5. There's your card art. Go ahead and rip it open. And there it is. I dig this casting. This is kind of I think it's an older casting. 2011 mainline debut. Just a handful of releases. 1 10-pack exclusive, I think. The neat thing about this one is it's got, the lens detail in the front, which they do with a lot of Porsches, actually. And so this is a good candidate for a headlight custom. So pretty cool. I picked up a couple extras of these just for that specific purpose, and I'll probably just do one that's a wheel swap and just leave it just like this and put some headlights in the front of it. I think that'll look pretty nice. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. So there is that. This one looks pretty good. That is your number 4. Number 5, we get the Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. Fast 5. There's your card art. Open her up. Toss that crap to the side. And there you go. So we've seen this one before. Corvette Grand Sport Roadster was a 2015 mainline debut, and its original color was this. And I'm sorry I don't have one with regular wheels on it. This is one I did a wheel swap on, and actually swapped the, I think I swapped the interior out on, or painted, I don't know what else I did to this. This was like one of my first customs I ever made. Number 2, actually. So there's that. Number 1 is just like this, and Lamar Fashion has it. Shout out to you, buddy. But anyway, this was the first color. We're getting on a tangent here. This was the first color of the release of this vehicle. And then it came out like that with Fast and the Furious licensing. And I don't know, is there a difference between that release and this release? I guess, yeah, there is, but it's very hard to tell. The paint is actually different. I don't know if you can see that. This is kind of a darker tone, more metal flake to it. This is more just a silver. They're definitely different, but that is actually very hard to tell. Let's see if they have the same. I don't know if you can see that license plate. I can get close on it here. It is the same license plate. It's printed slightly differently, I think, but it says the same thing. I'm assuming movie correct. And now I'm mixing up which one was the original and which one's not. This is the original. This is the new one. And I don't know if you can see that difference in paint there on camera, but there is a difference. It's definitely visible, although a little hard to tell if you don't really look for that. But anyway, so there's that release. Didn't do much different with that one. So there's that, and then we get the 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. This debuted in 2015 as well in the mainline with Fast and the Furious licensing. And here it is now, and very similar again. There's its original release in just an enamel blue. Looks very nice. I like this release a lot. I like these wheels better on it though. But here's this release, and it's got kind of a metal flake blue to it. You can really see that difference. Same deal though, chrome interior, clear plastic, blue base, just different wheels and a slightly different paint job. But there, that's your number 6. And then number 7, we got the 94 Toyota Supra card art. Oh, I didn't show card art for the Escort, did I? Yep. There's your card art for the Escort. Alright, so anyway, Supra. This is really nice. It's in a plain white headlight tampos, taillight tampos, just like we like it. Little Toyota logo there. That's pretty slick. This casting has been released in 2013 originally in the mainline. Was also in the 2013 Fast and the Furious series and the 2015 Fast and the Furious series. So this is the, and I think it was actually in last year's too. Man, it's been released a bunch. I know that Fast and the Furious series. So here's another one. This is from the 2015 for sure. And I think this one's from last year's, 2016. So there's those two. I have those two. I don't have any of the others. But here it is now in just a plain white. I really like this. I think it looks very nice like that. So there's that. And then your last one is the Subaru WRX STI. There's your card art. And we'll go ahead and pop this out of the package. And there she is. Looks pretty nice. This one was a 2012 mainline debut. It was also seen last year in the mainline in red with some wacky graphics. And it was in the 2015 Fast and the Furious series as well. I don't have a loose one to show you handy, so sorry about that. But there it is. Not too bad. This one looks pretty good. So that's going to be about it. So you got 8 cars in the series. Again, go get them at Walmart. Pretty neat little series. Of course, a lot of people are buying these to resell them. And, you know, really there's a lot out there. So anybody can really get a set. I mean, you just got to go find it. There are so many out there. I mean, these things, we're talking a few million at least. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And go get some cool cars. Thanks for watching.